mabukele emakhaya ohleli lapha mkwenu namhlanje indonye yamanzi isibhuqabhuqe namnandi shikini intombi salabantwana ukhethiwe kaShozi kanti ke angihambi ngedwa ngihamba noAbusi Mtshali sawubona
unjani sis
ngiyaphila wena njani
ngiyaphila nami as my host has said igama lami Abusi Mtshali and today ngizoba co-host namhlanje enjoy.
So namhlanje ke sikhuluma ke ngodaba olubaluleke kakhulu uma ungumuntu omnyama ophila ezweni labantu abantsundu abantu bakantu ayike inomlando ke leyo namhlanje it's Africa Day. It's the 25th of May. We are celebrating Africanicity, of which 48 countries celebrate this day, and 6 islands are part of the African continent of this Africa Day that is celebrated throughout the world. It is celebrated by amaningi amakontinenti akhona emhlabeni jikelele, of which lawo amakontinenti lawo sibala nama island. Hayi nje ama island amancane.
Not just a
6 ama islands. And ke usura namhlanje lune theme ke kulonyaka. Ithi theme yakhona a prosperous Africa based on inclusive growth and sustainable development. Ukuthi nje sikhuthaza futhi sigqugquzela iSouth Africa a prosperous, iSouth Africa a sustainable and a development yakhona a sustainable. iSouth Africa ke yona yathi mayithi nje ukuphuma nje esankahlwini colonization, of which was apartheid ngo-1994, yathi cha yona it's going to be part of these 53 countries lawa celebrate usuku lwe-Africa Day yangena iSouth Africa yathi phakathi inside
injalo nje sis. Okunye engithi angikusho ukuthi ukuze iziqale iforme or before they even established le Africa Day or Africa Month, the reason behind it was that bayabona impumelelo of African countries and the whole continent. Bayabona ukuthi how much we've progressed as a continent from all the struggles we've been through. And so they formed an organization of the African Unity, if I'm not mistaken. Or the African Union, if I should say. So they were promoting and acknowledging and celebrating progressiveness in Africa as a continent, and also on how our beliefs and values have been come to be an alert to the whole world, and how we have then come to being taught around the whole world. So that is where it all stems from, and it's such a beautiful thing to see.
Very, very beautiful.
Very beautiful. And as Africans, we've always been looked down at. So kuhle ukuthi celebrate kona lokho okuncane esi-improve kona.
Yeah, and the reason why there is Africa Day, Africa Month. Basically, this month is Africa Month. For those who did not know, Africa Month. Ukusasa nje inyanga yonkana sibungaza ukuthi ungumuntu omnyama, ungumuntu obomdabu, ungumuntu onebala elintsundu. Enye injongo yalento, it is to assist African countries in achieving transformation, freedom, and independence. As you all know, that we were previously colonized by different religions, different cultures, different continents, different provinces. Because nago Europe, Britain colonized owake, nakhona futhi London colonized owake. So lapho ke siyaphuma, we are exercising our own independence njengabantu abamnyama, and we're going to touch base on African spirituality throughout the world. Sinento ekuthiwa African spirituality, of which lapho we are acknowledging the previous generations, the previous lineages that were there before us. Ukhokho wami owazala ubaba noma owazala umama, of which uyena oyimbangela yokuthi mina njengomuntu omnyama ngize ngifike la. Uma sibungaza ke i-Africanicity, i-Africa Month noma i-Africa Day, sibungaza nalokho ukuthi ngiyabonga baba, ngiyabonga mkhulu, ngiyabonga gogo, ngiyabonga khokho wami ukuthi wena waba khona wadlala indima owayidlala ekuthanini mina ngize ngifike ngibe la namhlanje, ngibe nale mbewu engiyiyo, ngibe ilenzalo engiyiyo. Kadingane nosenza ngakhona uma sesikhuluma nje ngesizwe samaZulu ke thina ke esinomlando othe ukuthi
okunye ngithi angikusho ukuthi not only are we celebrating that, but okunye ukuthi ama beliefs nama values of Africans were not really attention engekho kuwona
Yes,
kudala
they were not recognized.
due to the colonization that happened. So in this whole month, we are celebrating that as Africans in our originality, who we are, where we stem from, what is our belief as African. Yini into esithi thina sikholela kuyona and iyona lento esiholayo empilweni zethu.
What is our origin? Yini umsuka wethu? Singabantu bomdabu, udabuka kuphi? Ubani owazala lembewu ogcine usuyiwe namhlanje? Lowo ke umkhokho wakho loyo wayezalwa nobani? Ezalwa ubani? Wakwabani? Sibuka lapho kuma sibheka i-African spirituality, sikhuluma ke ngokuzalana kwama lineages, ama legacies ukuze kufike la sikhona, ebese kuba khona laba bemoya abakwazi ukuthi ba connecte nemvelo, ba connecte nabantu abangasekho asebalala kobandayo sithi thina ke amadlozi noma sithi amathongo. Uma umuntu edlula emhlabeni endela kweloyisemkhulu, of which means ukuthi lapho this person is passing on and they are going to join ancestors in the ancestral realm. Si celebrate ubuntu bethu, si celebrate ubuzwe bomuntu omnyama.
Yes, and okunye to add is that if abantu abamnyama or Africans then look at their ancestors or amathongo abo, amadlozi abo, they always say ukuthi ithongo will always guide them in their life. They always refer back to ithongo labo or their ancestor in guidance or being guarded, or mhlambe bedinga ukukhanyiselwa lapho nalapho, or mhlambe benesicelo thizeni and they go to their ancestors and they consult with them. So ukungena kwama ancestors kulapho, it's sort of like a guide to South African or Africans, if I should say, or a guide to how you should live your life, just by knowing and learning about ukuthi ancestors agini ayiphila kanjani, babekholela kwini, and then nawe individually nomndeni wakho khona at that present moment seniyazi ukuthi nizohambela kuziphi inyathelo,
nizolandela ziphi inkomba. Kuthiwa ke indlela ebuzwa kwabaphambili, singagxile kakhulu kwela semzansi eSouth Africa, eningizimu Africa. Lana ke I also have the main cultures in Tanzania. We are just going to speak about a couple of them. In April 1964, the union of two nations, Tanganyika and Zanzibar, gave birth to a modern-day Tanzania. At the origin of the links between the two nations lies Swahili culture, of which Swahili culture was born in 1964, given birth by Tanganyika no Zanzibar, which means they were in alignment. La khona kwahlangana khona iTanganyika and iZanzibar kwase kwaphuma iSwahili culture, resulting from economic, political and religious unions between the Bantu people from the east coast of Africa and Arab merchants. Uma uthi ubheka nje kakhulukazi uthi uyagcila laphana eTanzania, you find ukuthi ezinye izinto zabo basenza ngesi-Arabic, njengoba nathi la eningizimu ezinye izinto sizenza ngesi-Christianity, nabo bane a bit of Arabic because of these combinations of iTanganyika and Zanzibar okwazwala iSwahili. We also find ukuthi they have certain norms nama cultures nezinto that they find disrespectful. Kuthiwa nje khona laphana uma uvusivakashi uvakashile, you must ask before you take a picture of someone, because it is considered to be very rude if you take a picture of somebody, or if you take a picture of a place without asking for permission. What a deep thing.
Very deep.
We just take pictures.
We don't mind. God, I think leonto ihamba ekutheni just being respectful. Ngoba for example, thina as abantu beZulu ngeke uvele ufike kwami noma ungene egcini lakithi mhlawumbe ubona imbali enhle bese vele uyashutha. Komele uqala ucele, ubingelele ucele bese ashutha imanga ngiyayithanda imbali ngicela uyishutha. So I think it goes along those lines. So ubona kushuthi it's more prominent ngoba abayikho angempela abayingeni.
Kubalekile futhi nokuthi uma ufika endaweni ebese uhlonipha amasiko nenkolelo zakuleyo ndawo. Moving on to the second part, kuthiwa mind your left hand. Even if you are right-handed, kuthiwa nje laphayana Nkosi yami, you cannot receive ngesandla sakho saka left, you cannot shake isandla somuntu isandla sakho left. So isandla saka right sikholela ukuthi sona si clean, you can eat with it, you can do everything good with isandla sakho saka right, but ngisaka sasokunxele you only use it in the toilet for dirty business.
Yazile wamkhumbuza ke. Wasungikhumbuza mina.
Even if you are left-handed.
Thathu right.
Thathu right.
Okay ke. Nakusengikhumbula mina ke ngikhula. Angiphila ngesikhathi singako, I admit, but nginogogo bengiphile nogogo nje almost my whole life. And she didn't necessarily spit it out ukuthi njoba do shoot and anything you do it with your right hand.
Yes.
Yinto engangiyibona ngayo. Okusho ukuthi kushuthi kwaleyo nto leyo nkolelo leyo ekuleso sizwe iyawela nangala ngithini. Ngoba mina ngazi kahle uma ngizohambisela nomba umuntu omdala ukudla or anyone per se, I use my right hand. If I am to receive something from someone, I accept with my right hand. If ever mhlambe ngifuna ukubuza something, I don't kukancane ukuthi ngiphamise left. Ngiphamise right. So okunye ke engithi ngifake, I think ehambiselana ukuthi if ever umuntu ezonginikeza into, yes, I accept with my right hand, kodwa khona into esengayipick up ngogama ukuthi ufike athathe ebese ngingengazi ukuthi uthini kodwa
you are clapping in recognition of saying thank you.
Yes. So
and it's clapping in a passing position, of which means you are not only recognizing that person, but you are also recognizing labantu ahamba nabo. Because as an African person, we believe ukuthi nala uhamba khona awuhambi wedwa, noma unyathela la unyathela khona awuhambi wedwa. As a result, my grandfather used to say ungahambi udla, because abantu bayikina balele njengoba wena udla bayaqosha kulokho wena okudlayo. Therefore, ngenkathi eklepha, she is recognizing labantu abangasekho abahamba naye abama-guides
Okay.
It's a clap for recognition and it's a clap for respect. That's the reason why njengamaZulu singasho ukuthi sawubona.
Yes.
Noma ngabe kuthiwa umuntu uhamba yedwa sithi sanibona. I am saying I see you. I see your guides. I see the people that you work with. And I see everybody else that has came before you came in earth or in Mother Earth, before you were there. Ngiyababona abantu abengaphambili kwakho ukuthi bahambe baze bafika la. Nababela nawe. It's a recognition.
Injalo nje sisayicheck.
And enye into ke in Tanzania kuthiwa do not sniff your food. Even if you like feeling the aroma or smelling the aroma of food before you eat, don't sniff your food in Tanzania. Lokho kuthiwa it is considered to be very disrespectful.
Kodwa ke ngekeke. Usukunukelana ukudla.
You want to take in the aroma.
Makuphekwa uyalizwa iphunga. Asisekho isidingo sokuthi makufika kuwena xa phansi unuka. That's very disrespectful. Even futhi I've witnessed umuntu kanjalo. Ovele akunuka ukudla mase ngakuthola. I don't get that. It's a bit disrespectful. It comes very offish.
And they take it very seriously. Kuthiwa ke laphayana uma kudliwa bona they eat kuma tables athe kuba phansi. So therefore you sit down on the floor and you can find ukuthi kunokudla okudluliswayo kuthiwe thatha. Do not refuse, because if you refuse, that is considered to be very, very rude. Even if you don't like leyo nto, take it kancane udle, because you are just being given out of the goodness of their hearts.
Yes.
Do not refuse food nkosi yami eTanzania. Ningasigili.
And also to be general, vele it's not respectful. It doesn't come off nice to refuse.
It's not.
Indlela esakhulisa ngayo ke thina, you cannot refuse into prayer. Noma kuthiwa awuyidli, you're allergic. Rather accept ebese uyasho ukuthi yazi ngiyagula nkosi yami kodwa ngiyabonga ma. You know? Just as a form of respect. Ngoba omunye uyonqaba ebese
ephathekathi kahle. Yes, ngolunye usuku uthola ukuthi lento azokunikeza wena ubuyithanda futhi ubuyidinga, angabe sakunika ngoba wadelela last time ekunikeza.
Nanokuthi noma uthothi ke khona la usuyidinga khona eyiphethe expect ukuthi uzokunika vele angakuniki.
Hey nkosi yami kunzima. Uma uqhubeka futhi eTanzania kuthiba ke please avoid public affection. If na abantu nje ababulile ungafani different genders, do not go around in Tanzania holding hands. If you decide to have your honeymoon there, go around with your partner. Do not hold hands for whatsoever reason. Even if you are communicating, the only physical interaction that they accept from people of the different genders is only a handshake. Okudlula lokho, very, very rude, very disrespectful.
Indian love.
Very, very rude, very disrespectful. Nkosi yami, also, do not forget, uma uhamba uye Tanzania, wear modest clothing. Gqoka uhlonipheke umuntu esifazane, no short things, nothing too revealing, cover your breasts, cover your stomach, cover your thighs, because that is not allowed in that area of place. We respect different cultures, different religions, and uma sokubheka yonke lento abayibala lana abathi eTanzania iyenzeka and abayifuni noma bayipromote noma abayithandi uma bayibona into ngempela uma ubuyela back emasisweni uyathola ukuthi eqaleni ngenkathi kusaphila okhulukhulwane bethu yangenziwa yonke lento
kuningi abakushoyo abangahambiselani nakho nathi as abantu baseningizimu Afrika esingahambisenali nakho.
Kumele sikukhumbule ngoba abanye bethu sebezilibele ukuthi bangobani, nizilibele ukuthi ningobani, nizikhohlisa nizalwa ngobani. Kusemeka bani lo ngoma? Kukhona ingoma ethi nizilibele uthandiswa mazwayi, if I'm not mistaken, ithi nizilibele ukuba nizalwa ngobani. Do not ever forget where you are coming from. Do not forget who you are. Do not forget who gave birth to you. Uyinzalo kabani, uqhamuka kubani, where is your origin? Inkaba yakho ikuphi? Usiko lakini luthini? Nyayenza yini imbeleko? Nyakwenza yini umemulo? Nyawenza yini umhlonyane? Ungalibali ukuthi ngubani, ungumuntu omnyama, ziqhenye ngobuntu bakho nobuzwe bakho. Uma siqhubeka ke kuthiwa
ungaqhubekisisi ngicela uketha nje ukuthi njobe seshilo sisongayikhohle ukuthi ubani. Yes, as individuals we've got our own different views, we've got our own different beliefs.
Yes.
Lawa oyifikela nawo vele ozalwa uvele unawo, but lokho akusasho ukuthi mase unawo lawo ama-beliefs usuke usuturna your back on who you are.
Yes. Uma siqhubeka ke sibheka another place in Africa, of which is Zambia. eZambia ke kuthiwa nje Nkosi yami, don't, no matter how much in a rush you are, noma ngabe kuthiwa ushiwa indizamshini, ungakulinge nje ucela ama direction ungabingelelanga. Don't start a conversation before greeting, because the consequences are going to be very dire. Very dire consequences. And also, eZambia, names are very important. Names are very important in Zambia. Children are usually named after notable family members. Kusho ukuthi ke abantu sebeke baphila ngaphambilini banamagalelo amahle, abantwana baqanjwa ngamagama alabo bantu asebalala babe namagalelo amahle kuleyo family noma kuleyo lineage. Kuthiwa kwamanye ama cases ke where a child is born after twin children, they are usually called chola in a Bemba tribe in the northern Zambia. In the Tumbuka tribe from eastern Zambia, there are various names for twins, which are Pashani and Mpiela, a surviving twin. There are Pashani and Mpiela mean a surviving twin. And then they continue kuthiwa lana ke no Murimba no Gori kuthiwa labo ama first of twins, ama twins nje yabo lelibelele liphuma ekuqala ilona ke lelibizwa ngo Gori noma uMurimba. Then bese khona uFulata ilong olandelile ke loyo ke u second of twin yena olandelile babajala ubiza ngo Furata. Shuthi nje if you hear anyone named Furata coming from Zambia, that person is the second twin. I think basuke benzela ukuthi ba differentiate ukuthi okay nangu omdala nangu olandelayo.
Othi ngibuzo so njobe sibaqamba kanjalo kuba amagama abhala ngisho kuma identification documents up, or it's just a cultural name?
No, a cultural name is your name.
Okay.
It's your name, it's your identity, it represents who you are.
Okay.
Because the kuthiwa igama, it's the first prophecy that a parent gives onto their children. Igama osuke ucabangile for umntwana wakho akusona igama eqhamuka kwena emqondweni kuphela. Omunye okathi angazi ukuthi ngizomqamba ngobani lo mntwana, kodwa uthi mayesemphethe abesethi cha wena usibani bani, igama suke seliphiwe abantu bakuba bathi cha lo uzokwenza ukuthi nokuthi nokuthi. Ngaleyo ndlela kumele siwalalela amagama ethu esiqanjwe wona, siwalandele ukuze umuntu ezofulfilla ipurpose anayo emhlabeni.
Yes.
Exactly. So then they move on. Kuthiwa ke khona negama lakhona ekuthiwa uThombi. uThombi ke wona it's a long awaited baby girl. If nje abazali kade belokhane bezama yabona belokhane bezama and they don't get umntwana wentombazane after many boys. Lowo ke kuba khona ubizwa ngoThombi, a long awaited baby girl in the Tonga tribe from the southern Zambia. A child who is born after all girls or all boys is called Muthinta. I think lapho ke kusuke kwenzela ukuthi hayibo nanku kumehluko sibone kade silindile inkosana imayi ifika besikade sikulindile mntanami usuze wafika kade sayilinda inkosazana sekuyima ufika umuthinta ke. It's a very common name kubona in those cases. So sometimes children are named according to occurrences when the child is born. For instance, in Luvare, Kahilu is the name given to a child whose parents has lost a baby before. Uma kuukuthi ke abazali kade belahlekelwe umntwana ngaphambilini noma belokho belahlela abantwana and then base bamthola ke lo ophilile bamqamba ngoKahilu, of which they say is the one who returned. Okusho ukuthi kulaba sebadlula kukhona obuyile wafika wazophila kunye nathi.
Amaningi amagama aze amaningi,
very very deep meanings in the names,
very essential. Okunye engithi ngithanda ukudlulisa nje ukuthi also la KwaZulu Natal nakuse ngiyithanda kakhulu. Also la eSouth Africa or as abantu besiZulu engikwaziyo mina ukuthi esiZulwini uma uzozala izingane zamawele kuyekushiya ukuthi those twins are a gift first of all, and secondly ngathi kuthiwa amawele anenhlanhla
enkulu.
Yes,
kufana nesiphiwo.
Yebo, anenhlanhla kakhulu. So ngizwa futhi noma kuthiwa bayobhukuda olwandle ngokunye kuthiwe kuyekushiwo ongcono abangayo olwandle ngoba kunenkolelo yokuthi uma beyolwandle kungase kusalo yedwa omunye agcine ngabuyanga. So uma bezoya olwandle kuye kuphoswe imali emhlophe
ngabe bacelela
becela ukuthi ke whoever is inkosi or
inkosazane yamanzi,
inkosazane yalawo manzi leyo ingabe sidina phela ibisimthatha imgcini. So kuningi nje shuthi I guess as cultures we've got our differences and beliefs, but shuthi everything interlinks ngoba nalana they've got beliefs about twins, we also have beliefs about twins, they've got beliefs about amagama, we also have beliefs about amagama. Njengathi ke nje thina ngeke uvele uqanjwe unomvula esithuleni lapho siyazi ukuthi wena it's either wazala linetha kakhulu noma mhlawumbe uma wakho noma ugogo wakho naye wayenomvula
wasubizwa ngosengasekho osalala. Yazi uma ngithi ngiyayibheka yonke le information esitholayo ngiyabona ukuthi cha kahle kahle sihluke ngokuhlala nangolimi silikhulumayo kodwa kahle simuntu munye. And lolu suku lolu Africa Day ne Africa Month ibungaza ubuntu bunye babantu abantsundu abebala elintsundu. Lokho ke kubalekile ukuthi sikhumbule ukuthi unobhuti unosisi eTanzania, unobhuti futhi unosisi eCongo, unobhuti futhi unosisi eEthiopia. All those people are the same person that you are. They have the same origin that you are, because they even practice ilobola in the name of dowry. They even practice ilobola in the name of dowry.
Exactly. We are all interlinked.
They also have the same funeral appliances that we also have. The way they plan funerals is the same way that we... Exactly. Okay. Difference is, on some instances about afodayo, they do have a coffin. Abaningi kodwa they don't use a coffin to bury a person.
Then what do they use?
They use a white cloth and then bamfake phansi emhlabathini with their hands here, not on the side. Okay. And abanye bamngcwaba in a fetus position. They don't just dig umgodi oqondile.
Oh yes.
They dig and then bambeke in a fetus position, knees on the chest and then hands like this.
Angisazi ngayifunda
ngendlela umuntu ayekade eyona eswini samawakhe.
Yes, I've read that somewhere. Ungakaqhubeki nje kakhulu singakavali. Okunye engikukhumbulayo ukuthi I mean I am a political science student. So khona sakufunda ukuthi I president of Tanzania Julius Nyerere.
Yes.
He was a very advocative person when it comes to unity and being one. So ngesikhathi when he came into position of power, he really instilled lento yobuntu. Ubuntu. Angisakhumbuli kahle ukuthi bona babeyibiza ngani, but it was based on Ubuntu.
Yes.
So in Tanzania they believe kakhulu in just togetherness, being one, working together, being a unity.
Yes.
Okuyinto thina sikhulela kakhulu ke nathi ngayo.
Yes, that's true.
Yes. So simunye sihlukile kangako.
Asihluke ngalutho Nkosi yami, sihluke nje ngolimi esilikhulumayo ukuthi omunye uyaveteza nomunye angeza nomunye aveteze nomunye angezwe. Ngoba uma ngasuye eTanzania nje ufika ubakhuluma isiZulu Nkosi yami abazi lutho, bazothi nje Nkosi yami lo muntu lona ukhuluma uthini manje, uthini lo, yabona, because nawe uma ufika ngale ufika ufica ilanguage ongayazi, uma ifika ngala yena ufica ilanguage angayazi, kodwa in the end we are all one person, singumuntu oyedwa, siyisizwe sikaNkulunkulu umvelinqangi okuyena umdali wezulu nomhlaba. Ungakhohlwa ukuthi ungubani, ungakhohlwa ukuthi wena uqhamukaphi, uthini isiko lakho, lithini indabuko yakho, ubani owazala ubaba wakho, ubani owazala uma wakho, ebe yena ezalwa ubani, imfundiso ayayithola ekhaya yayimfundiso ethini, wafundiswa ini, ukufundisa ini wena njengomuntu omusha, njengentombazane esakhula, njengendoda esakhula noma umfana osakhula, ngoba kusasa kumele sibe omama nobaba abayaziyo imvelaphi yabo, singabi abantu abadunguzoswini abangazi ukuthi bayahamba baphambili noma bayemuva. Kumele siyazi indabuko yethu, sazi nokuthi senzani empilweni, sikwenzela ini, ngoba ukhokha ubani. Khona nje umuntu mhlasimpe onegama lika nomkhubulwane noma unonkanyezi ongazi ukuthi unogogo owaye unonkanyezi. You know, so kubalekile ukuzazi ukuthi ungubani wakabani. Kunikeza nje isiqi nakubo mawuhamba, kunikeza nje intshisekelo ukuthi cha mina ngiyazazi ukuthi mina ngubani wakabani, ngizalwa umabani, ozalwa umabani. Phela lapho ke ishow yethu namhlanje sithemba ukuthi nangokuzayo uzobe ukhona mbukeli uhleli nathi kulokho esikhuluma ngako ngokuzayo. Ama topics ethu kuzoba ama topics ayingqayizi vele, ama topics angekho ordinary. We'll just speak more on a lot of things that affect us as a youth, that affects us as isizwe sabantu abamnyama abazama ukuthuthuka Nkosi yami babe ngcono. Ayike uAbusi no Khethiwe sebe sign out manje and asiyanishiya, kodwa ke nihambe no check out our pages on Instagram it's Varsity Life Network, also on Facebook Varsity Life Network, on TikTok Varsity Life Network, okubaleka kakhulu ke YouTube Varsity Life Network. Nisale kahle.